Live. Oh, there we go. Don't worry, I'm just warming up the crowd. We got 5 minutes for everybody to file in, but you know me, I'm all about punctuality, right? So I appreciate you showing up on time. Does the back of the house know if we're streaming live? We are? Excellent. All right, in that case, hi JJ. My son, I just texted him. He's supposed to be watching, so hold on, let me check in with his mom, hold on. But everybody, stand by. There's still a small line coming out. Let's see, okay, are you watching? Dun, 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 dun. All right. Get my notes. I'll be right back. Okay, I think this time for real. All right, I got my notes. Excellent, all right. So welcome everybody, I'm Terrence. 2022 MFA Thesis Graduating Screenings, Part 1. So everybody's gonna come back tomorrow night, of course. Support your fellow students tonight. 2D, motion graphics, experimental art. I'm so excited. We're in person. I know, right? Let's see, a few thank yous. Thank you, as always, to the staff that helped put this on. Darren with his editing experience, especially. But everybody, all your admin staff, all your system staff, back at the house SVA Theater, give it up. This is huge. We're so lucky and fortunate to be back in this beautiful, beautiful house. All of your faculty, raise your hands if you're here for faculty. We got Ed, we got Adam, Trilby, we got Terry, Annie. More. Fantastic. Oh, I'm so excited. So you all are about to become the newest members of our unbelievable international alumni family. How cool is that? I think that's going to be fantastic. Not quite yet. You got a couple of weeks, right? 3 Sundays from now, something like that. It's literally the biggest, the best network of artists in the world. And you're about to get their help getting your start, right? To get you on your lifelong journey so that then you very soon and quickly can turn around and pay it back, right? So we've got, actually, I know at least one distinguished alumni in the audience. Linda. Who else is here? Put your hands up if you're alumni. Where's Linda? Is that her there? One at least, two, wait, there, excellent. Yay, thank you for coming. I'm so excited. So, a couple more thank yous and notes to our soon-to-be second years, so our first years that are transitioning into, you're about to be freshly inspired. And remember, the harder you work over the summer with me and anyone else that volunteers, right? The harder you work the summer, the better prepared you'll be for September. So are there any soon-to-be second years in the house? There better be. Soon-to-be second years, woo! Awesome. And incoming first years. Okay, so mostly at home. Where's my camera? I don't know where I'm camera. Hi, JJ, remember? Again, hopefully you're still watching. The camera's up there. JJ's at home. He's not an incoming first year. Incoming first years. So actually, are there any incoming first year students here? Oh, I've got at least one. Oh, that's so exciting. Welcome. Yes, fantastic. Well, you will be inspired as well. And everybody, so we have summer workshops you've heard about. Stand by for those, and for the incoming first years especially, we'll have our welcome events coming up super quick at the end of the summer. So watch your inbox. A couple of quick notes. I checked with Angelica to make sure I didn't forget anything. So when you're up here, take off your masks so we can see your beautiful faces on the streaming live YouTube audience worldwide. Likewise, in the lobby, keep your masks on unless you're drinking, and I hope you are. We have a reception following tonight and tomorrow night, so please do that. In the photo booth, take your masks off for the photo booth and pretend you're drinking. That's the legal thing. It won't be pretending. And I think that's it. Well, I want to thank Adam's production issue class, especially Van, for the leadership of the opening credit sequence that you'll see. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I think on with the show. I always forget something, but if I remember later, I'll come up afterwards. But so let's do that. Let's on with the show. Congratulations, everybody. Yay!
Hey, everybody. It's really great to be here to see everybody in the theater. Good evening, I'm Rob Kaur. I am the thesis instructor for 2D animation and motion graphics. It's really exciting to be doing this in person again. Seeing all the films on a big screen is a unique experience. You know, it's nothing compared to watching it through a streaming service or YouTube. Sorry for everyone who's watching this on YouTube. And, you know, it's rare that you get to see your film in a theater, so please take it in and enjoy seeing your fruits of your labor and the reaction that you're going to get from the audience. Every year, I start my class by saying that this is a unique opportunity to make something for yourself. Regardless of what you do when you leave this room, you're filmmakers, artists, and animators, so please keep making your own art. Rennie, Boda, Yifi, August, Yuki, Hansen, and Jenna have been an absolute pleasure to work with this past year. Thank you, guys. As a group, their team cohesion and level of professionalism has been terrific. Weekly, I can expect spirited discussions about each other's projects and trying to come up with very creative solutions. I want to personally congratulate the 7 of you and thank you for making this class and this year a lot of fun and for pushing yourselves to create some really amazing pieces. I also want to thank Lottie, who's been a terrific partner in advising me on this group and writing instructor for this team. Terrence for being an amazing department head, and everyone else in support of my students, including Angelica, India, Milos, and Darren. Thank you so much. Thanks for making this possible. And with that said, I'd like to invite up Yuki to present her film.
Hi, I'm Yuki Yu Jieshun, and I'm very happy today. So firstly, thanks everyone for coming today. And I want to say I can't finish my film without help. So thanks my family, my friends, and the SVA faculties, my tutors, and my advisors. My film is in memory of my high school time. So hope you can enjoy it and hope those who also go through feelings can love my film. So let's enjoy it.我记不清是从什么时候开始梦到他们的了。曾经的校园，记忆中的课室，一张张试卷，还有那些早就离开的同学，他们像是我的老朋友，永远在梦中等我。于是我每晚都如约而来，不愿离去。然而我的时间像是被停留在了那里，这些梦一点点地蚕食着我的生活，把我从现实中剥离出来。当我反应过来时，我已经被困在梦中，重复同样的梦，一遍又一遍。可我不能停留在这里，我要找到离开的方法，回到现实。什么时候才能逃出这个梦？什么时候才能结束这一切？我不知道，但我们总要向前看，不是吗？Thank you everyone. And the next film is from our amazing team, so please welcome them.
Hello everyone. Hope you all enjoy Yuki's film. It is our pleasure to stand here and show you our film, The Tale of Marine Corps. Before the film begins, let us make a vast thanks list since most of them are here in person. First of all, a huge thanks to all the faculties and staffs in MFA Computer Arts Department, and thank them for the help and efforts they put into our thesis. None of us sitting here can finish our thesis without them. Thank you all.
Also, thank you to those who helped, supported, and worked with us during the thesis year. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Hope we can work together again. Yeah.
Last but not least, a big thank you to ourselves for staying together and finishing the whole film. Like, none of us can finish it without each other, and it is definitely a miracle to me. And without further ado, let's begin the film. Hope you enjoy!
Энэ мэрэн хорийн аяа уйрон сонсгож байгаа бич бас ингэж татаж болно. Багтаа унах даахтай ночлдог шиг түргэн дэврэн аялгууч хөгжмдөж болно. Би 12-тай доо голын хөвгнөөс тэр бэчхэн амтныг олж авсан юм. Тэр хөөрхөн амтны тэжээж өсгсөөр байгаад нэг мэдгэтэл хаа явсан газраа чуг явдаг. Хангайгоорч хамтлаадаг хэн болсон юм. Би тал нутагтаа хамгийн сайн унаачин болж саарламэр мааж хамгийн сайн анд болсон юм. Тэр жил би Вангийн ордны уралдаанд саарламэр унаад төрүүлэхэд Ван ноён хэрэг сүрхээ уурлах юм лээ. Ван ноён нар төрүүлсэн болоод л хэсэг. Сүүлээр нь найз нар минь намайг дамнаад гэрт хүргэсэн юм. Мэдээсэхээгүй би нэг жүүдж худалжээ. Би саарламэрнийхэн хүчүүнээс тавраад ахаад хичээч уралдаанд орохгүй. Хоёулаа л хамт байж байвал жаргал дээрээ. Гэхэд саарламэр минь толгой сажин жогсож байлаа. Тэгээд л саарламэр минь мөрөн хуур болж үрд дэргэд минь үлдсэн юм даа.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, again, thank you, Anton Campbell, for making those amazing animation for me, and he is here in person. Thank you, Anton. And also, thank you, John Maidel. Those amazing music is made by him. And he's here in person, amazing violinist, guitarist, and musician. Well, more exciting here, let us invite our dearest friend, Renata Pereira, to the stage and show her amazing film, Dear Ada, to us all.
Thank you, August, for the perfect pronunciation of my name. That was such a beautiful film. I'm so excited and happy to be here, surrounded by so many people that I love and so many talented classmates and filmmakers. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight, especially my family, who came all the way from Brazil. My friends and my girlfriend. So my film is called Dear Yeda. It is an experimental animation that flows like a moving poem of memories, and it is in honor of my grandmother, Yeda. I want to thank everyone that helped me make this film, and I hope you enjoy it.
Ainda lembro da doçura em sua voz, quando você ligava para me dar parabéns. Lembro do cheiro amanteigado do seu cabelo e do toque quente e apertado da sua mão sobre a minha. Lembro da sua casa de Itaipava. E da sua letra, que vinha em etiquetas nas lembrancinhas que você enviava para nossa casa. Quando foi então que começou a acontecer? Eu não lembro. Só sei que foi aos poucos. Suas memórias começaram a ficar borradas. Começaram a se misturar. Você começou a esquecer. Vó, eu não quero te esquecer.
Thank you so much. Now that I have made you sad, I want to invite Handsome over to make you happy.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I like the Dwayne's work. Thanks to him, thanks to her. It's very awesome. And now it's my honor to introduce my own artworks. It's Oyster's Counter-Attack. And at first, I have to thanks to Rob, and thanks to Dorothy, thanks to Terence, and every people who helped me. Thanks to my classmates, thanks to my family. Oyster Counter-Attack just it's a monster animation, and I just add some funny idea, and now I just want you to enjoy it. Yeah, that's it.
老师，是怪兽警报，该怎么办？
怪兽的事情不在我教师合同负责范围内，所以我先溜了，大家再见。
班长，老师跑了耶，我们该怎么办？路易斯，别睡了。
目前看，怪兽是径直朝我们这里过来了。他知道这里是指挥中心，这家伙很聪明。
你有什么办法吗？
先试试看能不能拦截住他。看来这只生蚝的防御力很高，这下麻烦了。
等等，为什么篮球架可以变形？
啊，那个是我去年让篮球社新加的功能。现在先用墙争取一点时间，我去查查资料。
怎么办？他马上要过来了。
没事，我找到了。3年前学生有对付过类似的怪兽。这家伙的弱点是怕冰。我们的计划很简单，我们需要一个人在前面吸引生蚝的注意力，等他发射光线的时候，将冷冻光线发射进他嘴里。所以我们需要一个人来做诱饵，这个任务会很危险。那么我们抽签来决定吧。
加油，我们相信你。剩下的交给我，你们先去避难。路易斯，准备好了？
就是现在！哈哈哈哈！你们这帮愚蠢的人类，今天只是我的一次小小的试探，之后会派出更强的怪兽，你们拭目以待吧！哈哈哈哈！不过在这之前，你们要先把今天作业做完。吃屎吧你！
我是本来会在这个故事里登场的 Selina， 因为动画实在做不完了，所以只能下次再和大家见面了。虽然这次路易斯和 Lisa 击败了生蚝怪兽，但是作业和考试还是要做的。就在路易斯写作业的时候，老师又制造了无嘴怪兽，还是危险了。
为什么每次来的都是海产啊？路易斯，你人呢？
这次路易斯来不了了，就轮到我们来保护学校了。下集乌贼反击战，敬请期待。
做不完作业的话，可是会有惩罚的。
Thank you, everyone. And maybe I have spent a little time, and maybe you can just see the Oyster Counter-Attack Part 2. But no, the good news is that you can just see the generous, fantasy artwork my tiny friends at first. Yeah, just enjoy it.
Hello, everyone. Hope you enjoyed Hansen's film. It was really fun, right? And I'm so happy to be here to present my thesis film, My Tiny Friends. And my film is a 3D animation, and it shows the journey of artistic creation. Big thanks to my family on YouTube and our faculties and everyone else who helped me and supported me so far. And most of all, I'm really grateful that I can meet many warm and great friends and instructors in this program. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. I really hope you enjoyed my film, and thanks for watching.
Are we supposed to be seeing that? Sneak preview or something. Thank you, Rob's class. Adam is up next. I'm just blown away by the picture and sound we are seeing. Is anybody else? This is just, it makes a big difference, doesn't it? Oh, here we go. Seeing it on the big screen, absolutely stunning images. And speaking of music, Mr. Edgar Granner is in the front, and some of our composers. Give a special shout out to the audio that we're hearing tonight, will you? Thank you, Mr. Granner. 50% of your experience, right? So I'm blown away. Beautiful, beautiful work. Adam Myers' class up next. Come on up, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. That was amazing, Rob. That's some crazy stuff I just watched. It was awesome. So good. Hansen still doesn't like homework, and I love it. I love it. So congratulations, class of 2022. You made it. Give yourself a hand. You started with me as 2-inch squares, and now you're full humans, and that's amazing. So Thesis, fantastic job so far. Can't wait to see the rest. We started this back in the fall, even earlier than that, and I can't be more proud of my students. They were spectacular. Should I talk away from that? Because my audio isn't that good, Edgar. So a little bit. I want to thank all the faculty. I want to thank Terrence and Angelica, Milos, India, Latte, Rob, and of course, Darren. He's like that guy, like, you always watch those movies where it's like a ship that's sinking, and there's a guy in the boiler room, and it's Darren, and he's making it happen. And thank everybody. It's really an honor to be here, and it's an honor to be able to stand here amongst my peers and be able to work with these young artists and directors. As someone that produces something and work with people all the time, this is probably the most enriching experience of my life every year, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really mean that. So, so good. I want to thank Yinan and Esther and Juwan and Jess and Jane and Gerard and who am I forgetting? Shveta and Van, and I think I got everybody. I think I did. But I do have a carryover from the year before, which I'm super excited to start the show with. Sin Ting is right there, and I haven't seen you in forever, and you made an amazing thesis. So why don't you come on up here, because you're amazing. And thank you all, and we'll see you later on. Enjoy.
Hi, thank you all for coming. And my name is Xingting Lin, and I'm very glad to present my thesis film delivery tonight, finally. And this film is about some unpleasant annoyance in our lives, which might discourage us at first, but might turns into some good result at the end. And so before we start, I would like to thank my thesis instructor Adams and Terrence, who spent extra time with me finishing my thesis work, and also my thesis advisor Ben Boldman, who inspired me a lot and shaped my thesis style pretty much. And then is my thesis composer, my composer, who made Romeo Sarah, who make a beautiful music for me, like give my thesis a new life. So, and last, I would like to thank my family and friends who always support me from all over the world, and hope you all could enjoy my film tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you enjoy my film. And let's introduce my good friend Inan for his masterpiece, Pili Pala.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yinan Liang. Thanks for coming tonight. I'm glad to present my thesis film, Pili Pala, tonight. And I would like to thanks to my friends, my family, and all the SVA faculties. I would like to say thank you to Adam for all the time you're supporting me and all the thesis group. And I also like to thanks to all my colorists and designers from the first year and the alumni. And that's it. I hope you all enjoy the films. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's welcome our next guy, the incredible Gerard.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, seriously, thank you. All right. Hi, everyone. First, I want to say congratulations to all my classmates here. We did it, guys. Can you believe that? It's a big accomplishment. Seriously, everyone here should be incredibly proud of what they made. Big thanks to Adam Myers, my amazing thesis professor, Edgar Grana, amazing sound design professor, and Amresh Sinha, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, but also very, very big influence on me in my project. And of course, my parents, my lovely parents, and my sister, and her boyfriend, who could be here to enjoy this with us tonight. So without further ado, here's my film, The Psychonaut. Hope you enjoy. Well, thank you guys. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you, thank you. So with that said, it's my pleasure to introduce my two best friends in the world, Jessica and Jane, with their film, Bliss. Give it up.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Wang.
And my name is Jane.
Yeah, thanks for coming tonight, and we're glad to present our thesis film Bliss here, which is a 3D and 2D combined motion graphic talking about a girl who trapped into an uncertain romantic relationship. Firstly, I will give a big thanks to my partner Jane, who put all in for patience and sharing all the joys and tears with me throughout the 2 semesters. Yeah. Yeah, I could not complete this film without her.
Yeah, and I also want to thank Jester for collaborating and supporting me to accomplish this film. It is a memorable experience to have her aside me as a great teammate and friends.
And last, we would also say thanks to our dad and mom, our friends, and the SVA community that always accompany us, supported us, encouraged us throughout our 2 years animation journey at MFA Computer Arts.
Yeah, we hope you could enjoy the film. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it. Next we will introduce a talent guy from our group, Jiawen, and his film 9:30 a.m. Let's clap and welcome him.
Hi everyone, my name is Shawen. So I'm very glad to introduce my thesis project, 9:30 a.m. So it is a short animation about daydreaming. I'm also very happy that I can finish the project on time because the time management is always a problem for me. Also, I want to say thank you to my parents, thesis instructor, advisor, music composer, and friends. I can't finish this project without your help and support. Yeah, so let's enjoy the film.
Huh?
Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the film. So next, I want to introduce Van from our motion group to tell you more about his thesis project.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Van. Yes, I'm so happy and I can show my video in the big screen. First, I want to thanks for my parents because they give me money to leave this place. And also, I need to special thanks Adam Mayers. Yeah, because he's my man. He always encouraged me. Don't be nervous. Don't be ambitious. Just enjoy your life. Enjoy the moment. Yeah, so, and thanks, Adams gave me the chance to lead a production issue groups, and we can do very great animation and design some stuff. I think it's very great experience, and I think in the future I can use the experience. Let me become a better person. So I also want to special first year, gonna be second year students called Muhan Yao and Scarlett. They're gonna see my live video in Taiwan. Yes. Yes. So thank you guys, support me. And thank you, my thesis SVA classmates. You guys help me a lot. And okay, enjoy my thesis live. Yeah, thank you guys. And the person is very cool. She's rocky and black, red, black, and awesome cool guys. And I think she's gonna become the best VJ in the world. Shveta.
Hello, I'm Shveta. So first off, I would like to thank my parents, of course, for financially supporting me. But I want to give a special thanks to the world's greatest mentor, Adam Myers. Out of all my years of university, I've never had a professor support me and my ideas the way that he has. I came into this program knowing nothing about 3D or animation, let alone just computers. But with my dedication to learning and his guidance and utmost support, I was able to complete one of the biggest projects I've ever done. And when I said more blood, he said, hell yeah. So big shout outs to Adam and all of those who have supported me and helped me in the process. Rob, Darren, Milos, Hans, Benton, just everybody. And without further ado, here is my thesis documentation. My relationship with audio can be defined in one word: synesthesia. Synesthesia for me is hearing music and seeing visuals in my mind. Oscillating colors, morphing shapes, ensanguined creatures, and ethereal beings. I began exploring immersive installation in my undergrad, but never had the tools to truly realize my vision. That is, until now. My main inspiration came from EDM events, the lights, the visuals, the pounding bass, its ultimate transcendence, lifting the spirit to otherworldly dimensions. And that's the feeling that I want to elicit within my viewers. Being fairly new to digital art, I began exploring a variety of software to composite and create these visuals. My process begins with audio, so I had my composer create an audio track that goes through different genres of EDM to trigger various responses and take my viewers on a rave roller coaster. I wrote an intro that I recorded in Pro Tools to initiate the audio-visual ride. After receiving the audio, I began with drawing out my inner mind. I then modeled out the creatures in ZBrush and Maya and textured in Substance Painter. I experimented with green screen and compositing in After Effects. I then used motion capture software for lip sync for my intro. I tested out particle and fluid effects using X Particles and Red Giant Suite. And sound effectors in Cinema 4D. I envisioned a multi-channel setup, 180 projection with a revolving audio track. For that, I created a tri-camera rig in each 3D software I was using for environments to maintain perspective. I attained 3 match projectors and 3 and/or 1 media players to output my videos in sync. Next was aligning the projectors edge to edge. Getting it the closest I could finally see my vision come to life. Want to travel to another dimension? Visit the Chelsea Gallery May 26th to June 13th. Thank you. Next up, I'd like to introduce the coolest girl I know, Esther Zhao.
Hey everyone, special thanks to Adam, Darren, my classmate and friends. And one more thing, I always believe that a good story is essential to the animation. And please enjoy Overdose.
Negative feelings. Attach a sticker to your stomach. And you are ready to go. Try it today. Purification process. Activated.
Desire brings you pain. Without desire, there shall be no pain. No desire, no pain. Your last joy, it will be erased. No desire, no pain.
Purification process. And
thanks for watching.
Amazing. Thank you, Adam and Adam's group. Such beautiful, eclectic design style choices. Unbelievable. How do you do it? So next we have Annie's going to be stepping in place for Fetty is watching from home. Everybody give a shout out. Hopefully you can hear us, Fetty. We know you're watching from home. Fetty! So the experimental art group, and when we get to the last film project from this group, stay in your seats. We have a little something special. So, but Annie will come up and introduce your group with Fetties.
It is so mutual. It is so felt. So I have a little prop. Let's see if it works. Because, you know, he should be here. Don't you think? I mean, he should be. He's a little taller here. So good evening and welcome to the Experimental Art Group. Although I've seen a lot of work that we really, you know, we could call our own, right? And you see the beauty of the bleed-throughs and all the different styles and the talent that you all have. But anyway, so I am Annie Bonney, and I teach thesis research and writing. But I'm here to introduce a kind of the introducing of the introduction for Fetty, because Fetty can't be here tonight, but we all know that Fetty is kind of the experimental art person. And I wish you were here. So what about the experimental art group? Well, you know, you've seen actually some works that would be part of it tonight. And one of the differences is that we have our 6 brilliant students, I mean, completely brilliant, I have to say, in Claudia, Ying, Ash, Charun, Adam, and Juan, who have absolutely surpassed the definition of experimental art in everything they've done. And their projects are completely challenging, exciting, fascinating, deep, and they're fun too. You're going to enjoy them. But the thing that's really different is, as you'll have noticed before, they're just going to be teasers, what you see in their videos. You're not going to see their work. You're going to have to come to the gallery, which is, the opening is 2 weeks from tonight. 2 weeks counted, really, exactly this time. And then you'll be able to experience them in their fullness and get the total pleasure that you should have from them. So I do want to give a little shout out. I know everyone has, but we can't help it. You know, Terrence, for your support, and the 3 impeccable angels of the 10th floor. We've got Angelica, who is the angel, and we've got Lottie and India, and then Rob and Darren, who is best described by Adam, and Milosh, and then everybody, all of you. It's just, and the students, yes! The students are incredible. So I'm just now going to turn it over. I believe that Fetty has a little intro. Am I crazy? Yeah. Yes. So Fetty, you know, bigger than life as you are, and now on the screen, bring it home.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being with us this evening for the SVA MFA Computer Art 2022 thesis screening. I apologize for not being able to join you today, but I'm with you in spirit. After 17 years teaching at MFA Computer Arts and 10 years as a thesis leader for the experimental group, I'm saying goodbye this semester, and I want to take the opportunity to thank the department for the support. It has been an honor to be part of such a prestigious program and to work every year with an amazing group of talented students. And most of all, I want to thank my partner in crime and my really good friend, Annie Bonney, the thesis writing instructor for the XR group. She's one of the most accomplished and committed educators I've ever known. She's willing to go the extra mile, well, the extra 1,000 miles for the success of their students, as they certainly know by now. Thanks, Annie. I also want to thank this year's XR graduating students, Claudia Tai, Kianjin Wu, Askip Choi, Kyun Sang, Aton Huang Han Chen, and Juan David Figueroa for the incredible effort and the amazing pieces that you are about to see. Congratulations to all MFA Computer Art 2022 graduating students. Adios.
Hi everyone, I'm Claudia. If my work is any good, it is only a reflection of the tremendous support I have received from my thesis instructors, Betty and Annie, and my thesis advisor, Javier, who held me accountable and kept me on track through the whole process. From the MFA CA staff, especially Rob and Angelica, who were generous with their time and knowledge, responding to my many questions and requests with grace. From faculty members Hans and Louise, whose wisdom and counsel reverberate through this thesis project. From the wonderful staff at the Visible Futures Lab, who patiently guided me through the very foreign realm of CNC fabrication. And from the MFA CA community, especially my fellow experimental artists, whose amazing work I am so excited for everyone to see. And of course, from my family, who lovingly support my work from afar with enthusiasm, even if they don't always understand it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope this work honors the support that you all gave me and the trust that you placed in my vision and in me. And now I am proud to present my thesis project, Semiconductor.
Semiconductor is a virtual reality synth and note sequencer offering delightful interactions for shaping sound and generating melodies. The title Semiconductor is a reference to the material found in computer chips, as well as semiconductor as in a musical conductor who cedes some control, in this case to the computer. In the synth, with controllers, players can manipulate the amplitude envelope, high and low pass filters over the course of the note, and the sound's wave shape, or timbre, including toggling through preset wave shapes. The frequencies of the note are visualized in the player's environment, surrounding the player with the sound they are crafting. The synth drives the sound for the sequencer. In the sequencer, the player uses a laser pointer style control to toggle notes on and off. The sequencer generates which notes to play based on Conway's Game of Life, a cellular automaton in which the state of each cell is determined by its neighbors in the previous stage. In this way, the player cedes control to the system, creating collaboratively with the computer. Player tests throughout development informed the user interface design. Semiconductor was developed in Unity and will be available on Steam as a closed beta. For the thesis exhibition, Semiconductor will take the form of a gesture interactive installation, featuring a grid of hexagon modules mounted onto a wood panel. It is the note sequencer from the VR experience, realized in a physical installation. Different hand gestures, detected by a leap motion controller, allow the viewer to toggle modules on and off and initiate the simulation. Each module holds a generative snowflake design that corresponds to a note, and LED strips which are controlled via an Arduino. The piece is programmed using Touch Designer. Semiconductor IRL exists to celebrate the return to a physical exhibition space. Having never significantly worked with material before, the fabrication of the piece was a learning process. The hexagon module pieces were modeled in Blender and 3D printed. Molds were made of the 3D prints, which were used to create multiple castings of the piece. The snowflake designs were cut and engraved on acrylic using a laser cutter. The hexagon grid wood panels and pieces for the conductor stand were cut on a CNC router and assembled and finished by hand. Semiconductor explores how user interfaces shape our understanding of the object or idea. Through delightful interactions, I aimed to demystify the process of sound design and create a fun and joyful musical experience for the viewer.
Thank you. And now presenting to us remotely from Shanghai, we have Ying.
Hi, my name is Chen Yingwu. I'm a multidisciplinary visual artist. My thesis, Nice to Be You, is an interactive immersive installation that visualizes her behavior on social media. Thanks everyone who helped me during this thesis. After my video, there will be Ash thesis. Without further ado, let's get started. I noticed something interesting when I was on social media, that many photos people upload show similar poses and compositions, and I became interested in this topic. The bandwagon effect, also called herd behavior. The bandwagon effect happens when a lot of people start believing in something or doing something that others will mimic regardless of the underlying evidence. It keeps coming up in my social media, and probably everyone else. This project I call Nice to Be You is my way of thinking about and reimagining that phenomena to explore herd behavior in social networks. I begin by collecting many similar photos and grouping these photos. In this process, I started making associations and getting some ideas. For instance, some photo editing applications have filter templates. Adding one filter could make different photos have a similar feeling, a similar style. So these photos with similar poses and compositions could also be simplified into templates. I started to try to draw simplified design with different styles. The red dots in each pattern represent the social media prompt, "You have a new message." I chose 9 groups with more similarities I recognized. I settled on the number 9 because many social media applications show up to 9 photos per message. I reintegrated the collected photos into 9 collages based on these 9 simplified pictures. When visitors come into the installation, they will see a picture that looks like a phone. Here are those 9 images on the bottom. Step 1. They shall choose one of the 9 minimal images by touching it. Step 2. People need to touch the share button on the printed phone. I use Touch Designer to combine the visualizations and sound. When people share photos on social media in their real lives, these photos become data, so I made these visuals to symbolize virtual data. Sound is also an important part. I collaborate with my sound design GUA and he was able to create soundtracks that fit with the theme based on the visual effects. The tracks loop end to end, representing an endless stream of data. During COVID-19, the fabrication of the print experienced some twists and turns, but eventually I found a print shop Dachi to help me with that. Their Epson Show Color Peak 8080 was able to produce it and their laminator sealed it. Regarding the interactivity, I chose a laser scanner to locate where the audience hand touched the printed phone. The position data determines which set of visual effects will be projected on the phone. The installation's overall interactive process simulates the process of sharing photos on social media in our daily lives. People choose a template and put themselves into the template to become their desired final product. In the interactivity process, the changeable digital virtual world and the templating of modern people applying the data in the real world are displayed. 2 different worlds collide. Data is intangible, but it has the potential to spark more creative than concrete and tangible photos.
Sup, guys? All right, so I've been thinking about this speech a lot. Everyone had amazing speeches, and the great thing about this program is that art, you need your heart and your soul for art. And everyone in this program has been able to really bring out themselves. And it's inspiring, and it's wonderful, and it's also quite a journey. And this year, I've been so blessed to be surrounded by great friends, especially Experimental Juan and Claudia, and Trivetta. And greatest thanks to the faculty, especially Terrence and Angelica, thank you, Angelica, and faculty and staff, Fetty and Annie, my heart. And greatest thanks to also fabrication help with Louise and Rob, especially these days. And more thanks to the stronghold of my family, from my parents. And most of all, goes to my heart, my greatest heart to Mitya. And if it wasn't for all the support for everyone, with love, then, how does the world go around without love, And this project that you will see, also you're gonna see my name and description of the project, so not really need an introduction, but just to say thank you for everything and to everyone, and thank you for all, for coming here and just living your life every day with your hearts out. So here's my thesis film.
Hi, my name is Ash Kim Choi, and I'm here to present to you my thesis project, Bulb, an ode to love. Bulb is a multimedia animated project existing both inside the screen as an animated film and outside the screen as a projection mapped installation. With this project, animation's potential outside the screen is showcased as the film's content will be projected onto the sculpture. The project follows the story of B, who steps out of home to venture into the universe, finding love along the way. It is not meant to be a polished, finished, linear animated piece, but rather to celebrate the beauty of innovation and work in progress. It is dedicated to being imperfect, to become a safe space for exploration within one's own heart. The different styles encapsulate how love is everlasting and changing, and how love can metamorphosize oneself. The film itself is only made possible by friends and loved ones whose collaborative support helped create a piece beyond myself. For the sculptural installation of this thesis, I've used Blender to sculpt and retopologize for 3D printing. After several smaller tests, a larger plastic print was made to be showcased for Experimental Arts Open Studio of Fall 2021, where the audience had their first taste of what the sculpture would look like projection mapped using MadMapper. After much help from Professor Luis Navarro and the fine arts staff, the sculpture has gone through multiple iterations, such as being on the ground to be mounted onto the wall to finally be ready to print. Scaling the sculpture to its desired size has determined needing 3 96 by 48 by 4-inch foam boards to be printed and cut by CNC machines. To clean and smooth out the shape. In the meantime, as the sculpture will be mounted, the mounting and assembly is currently being figured out using metal pipe and wood. Figuring out the assembly with the mount is crucial firsthand before the final assembly and finish, which will consist of using aqua resin to smooth out and straighten the surface. Having no experience of making large sculptures or working with projectors beforehand, setting up projection mapping for the bigger sculpture came through with challenges. But thanks to my creative problem-solving skills, temporary problems sometimes require ancient solutions. And as the smaller sculpture, with MadMapper, I mass out the contents of the film and design, according to the specific styles to be projected. Putting all the pieces together transformed the sculpture from a big 3D object blob into a live, animated character. The next step is to project a wall around the sculpture to animate a stage for a more immersive experience. The final rendition of the installation will be available in the Chelsea Gallery from May 25th to June 13th of 2022. Bulb became a start of a new journey for me as a multimedia artist to venture beyond the screen and to strive to find new ways for my art to bridge our realities together. As I extend my inner world to the audience, I wish to create safe spaces for people to love themselves, imperfections and all. As life itself can be an imperfect work in progress, it really is through love that all is possible. And if there's anything to take out of this, is that I want you to know that you are loved. Yes, you are loved. You are loved and not alone. Asking for help and support is strength because you are loved. Yes, you. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved, and you are loved.
Love you too, man. Love everyone here. How many splinters did I get with those toothpicks? A lot, but it's okay. Calluses are good for artists anyways. So, and with much love and much appreciation, thank you. And here next, it's Jurin with his film. Let's go. Woo!
Thank you, Ash. I'm Churen. Instead of demonstrating pleasure or technology in my art, I prefer to conveying ideas from my art. And this project is about my general understanding of Chinese culture. And yeah, special thanks to my instructors, Fedi, Annie, and Hans, who helped me doing processing, and Louis, who helped me doing sculptures. Now, let's enjoy it.
A Daily Life Scenario is an installation using projections of 3D animation character fragments and abstract of dynamic media performance to reveal the spiritual semiotic features of the aesthetic value of Chinese culture. It contains a sculpture in the form of a Chinese stone tablet, decorated by ancient Chinese calligraphy script papers, displaying a series of 3D character animations, and another video of abstract and mystical patterns. 5 character animation themes are projected on the tablet. Each theme represents a personal interpretation of important cultural topics in Chinese culture. Number 1. The life of a woman musician. This scene is inspired by a classic Chinese poem, 琵琶行, written by the legendary writer Bai Juyi. It tells the story of the author who was exiled by the emperor and met with a lonely female on a boat. She had once been the leader of the royal band, but having lost her position and fame. Bai Juyi was touched by her remarkable playing, as well as her sorrow and sense of abandonment. 琵琶行 and the woman playing the 琵琶 had become important aesthetic symbols. The story questions the nature of a muse and the sorrow of life in Chinese culture, inspiring artists throughout the ages to ask, is the finest art always born from life's overwhelming sadness? And how can artists evoke this feeling that embrace both sadness and beauty in real happiness? Number 2. The Simple Childhood. This scene is about traditional Chinese children playing soccer. The common childhood memories of Chinese people are much less documented than Westerners could ever imagine. Although the childhood memories remain obscure, and when a Chinese person comes to his adulthood, The grace and happiness of his childhood could keep him company through his entire life. Number 3. The Free World of Tao. This theme is a tribute to the Tao culture and fantasy genre and culture inspired by Tao philosophy. Taoism is the only original religion of China. It inspires and encourages people to reflect on the nature of civilization, society, and government powers, and find the true nature of human life. Tremendous inner power and freedom will be liberated when a man has faith in the Tao and discovers the truth of the world. Number 4. Knowledge is golden beauty. It is a famous Chinese saying. Many Chinese tales are told about a common man who gained power and success by reading and attaining knowledge, to encourage people to strive on studying for a better future. Certain people in all times indeed make a great difference in history by striving, yet they've made plenty of enemies when they were changing the world and caused themselves a bloody downfall. Which makes me think, is knowledge just for the golden beauty, or to discover a complete happiness? Number 5. Ever-shifting circles of ancestors. It is a simple reveal of 5 essential aspects of the Chinese civilization: material consumption, love and sex, emotional harmony, social order, and the highest achievement of human life. Generations of Chinese people have access to these deep spirits by studying records and historical documents. The appearance of Chinese society is always changing, but the essence of Chinese civilization will never change and will endure in time. The wall video projection contains a 15-minute video of abstracted patterns. It indicates the 12 branches of the ground, or named 12地支, a traditional mystical theory of shifting energy based on the original life sensation and intelligence, just like the zodiac in astrological theory. Obscure character figures appear occasionally, indicating the fleeting impression a Chinese person would have when he reflects on the long river of Chinese culture and history. A mysterious and calm mood is intended to be conveyed through the exhibition.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy it. And now please allow me to introduce my friend Adam and his fascinating work, The Timeline Totem.
Hello everyone. Sorry. Show me my face. Hello everyone. My name is Han Chen. You can call me Aten. Thanks for coming here tonight for the presentation. I want to say that thank you to our thesis professor, Fetty and Annie. Special thank for Annie. I know you're crazy for our Earth stuff. And thesis advisor, Tomo, Luis, Nero for fabrication, Gustavo for poster printing, Kate for composing, Hans for advice, and Mr. Grena for helping us with the music, and my SVA friends, children, Iren, Tira, Fiona, Hanfei, Dora, Shutong, and the SVA faculty for helping me through all the stage of the installation. Of course, thank you to my family for supporting me during the long journey, and I'm proud to perform the Timeline Totem video.
My project is an interactive installation that includes perspectives from 4 Asian cultures. I began the visual part of the project with hand drawing because it's the most instinctive immediate medium for expressing thoughts as reference. I limit my drawings to lines, not shading or modeling, and just black and white. My hand-drawn images involve Asian memories for me. maybe they would do the same for others. The drawings evolved over the course of the project as the fundamental elements. They became the faces of a monolith with 4 sides. It represents a global totem. Each panel shows aspects of a different culture: Asian, American, European, African. Basically, each panel is a light box with a sheet of lesson polycarbonate, framed by ornament and wood. They each measure 40 by 80 inches. One challenge was how to translate these drawings into images that would fit the oversized panels. Thanks to Mr. Gustavo in the BFA Fine Arts department, I was able to get the 4 final drawings print to scale on the right paper. This was not easy and took several trials. And then, as for the interactivity, I developed a different set of real-time render animations and real-time interactive visualizations to go with each panel's drawing. I used the software Unity with Fast Graph. It requires a tablet. I needed a composer to design songs that would go with the AR. I found NYU song artist Kay Vokes. She was perfect. Her songs change and shape the atmosphere of the installation space, transporting the audience to another realm. This is how it has worked in a studio. After a viewer approaches the monolith, they scan a panel's image with the tablet, and they will see the image fly, working in concert with the language of the culture. They will also hear company songs. It's my way to represent time and space in cultures. Come and see for yourself my timeline totem.
With the film, and let's introduce the talented artists in our experimental group, Huang, and his film, Still Life.
Hi. Sorry. Good night. I'm Juan David, and I'm here to present my thesis project, Still Life. I like to think this project has to do with connection and coexistence, and in that sense, I'm very thankful for the people that I crossed ways during this process. I would like to thank my thesis advisor, Fede and Annie. Thank you for your patience and guidance, of course. To my classmates and friends for delivering such inspiring and beautiful projects. Angelica, India, and Rob for their work and support, and basically for making our lives easier here. To my good friend Tomas for the killer sound design that you're gonna hear. To Christina, my partner, for always pushing me forward, and of course for the beautiful voiceover. And finally, I want to dedicate this to my mom, that she's probably watching, to my dad, and to my sister. I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for your unconditional love. And last but not least, a special shout out to my plants for surviving the sometimes painful experience of doing a thesis project. So, hope you enjoy it.
Our relationship with nature has been transformed by technology.
in this digital era more than ever. Still life is an experience that bridges our relationship with the natural and botanical world through interactive technology. An audiovisual installation presented as a floating garden, consisting of physical plants and their digital replicas. The garden was created in 3 stages. In the first stage, we sensed the plants through physical computing, experimenting with multiple sensors and prototyping boards such as the Arduino and bare conductive board. We read the conductivity of multiple plants and processed the data from the Arduino software into Touch Designer. In the second stage, the plant's virtual replicas were created through the process of photogrammetry, a technique that uses photography to obtain measurements of physical objects to create a 3D model. Inner systems become visible and help us build a resemblance of the original plant from richer and unknown perspectives. In the third and final stage, the point cloud data from the virtual plants was used to visualize them in Touch Designer, translating the plant's energy into a visual cartography. The upcoming data from the physical plants was processed to trigger animations in the virtual replicas. This interaction works in real time and was tested with multiple plants simultaneously. The first public appearance and the pilot test of the virtual garden took place at the MFA Computer Arts Open Studios in November 2021. This iteration was also presented in the SVA Bio Art Lab. The workshop was given to the students of the BFA Fine Arts program, seeking to inspire new paths in which nature and technology could coexist. Visitors and the garden are in close proximity, as people walk among the plants and are free to interact with them. Through touch and the absence of it, the digital replicas react by manifesting patterns and movement found in living forms, eradicating the idea that nature is passive and static. After all, energy is flowing through us, them, and everything.
Thank you.
Wow, talk about ending strong, right? Holy smokes. Fantastic. Thank you, Annie, for representing. And Fetty, you're still at home. You're still watching. And so pay attention, my friend. We have something a little special we put together because you saw he's going to be leaving us and taking a very, very well-deserved retirement. But to say that he will have left an impression will be way understating his impact on generations of students. So with that, I believe we have something to show.
Thank you, Rodrigo. Thank you. A pleasure. You've changed the world. Thank you. Pleasure with your greatness. For your greatness. Thank you.
A poem for Fede. You're the top. You do robotics, electronics, graphic design, publication, fabrication, interactive, immersive installation. And if we go off the grid tomorrow and the internet, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google, all stop, just remember this, baby, you're the top.
One thing that really stood out to me from your classes was how you would emphasize that without question, the material was accessible and that we could all do it. This really influenced me as a student, an artist, and eventually as a teacher myself. And I'm glad that I had the opportunity to meet you and work with you at SVA and beyond. I wish you and your family all the best for whatever is next for you.
Hi, Fatty. This is Cici. Do you still remember me? It has been 4 years since I graduated. I really appreciate you never give up on me and encourage me a lot. Many, many thanks. And most important thing is, whatever you do next, I wish you all the best.
Hi, Fetty. I just want to take a chance to say thank you. As long as I can remember, you've been an incredibly nice, thoughtful, and creative guiding force for all your students and for your fellow faculty as well. We've been really lucky to have you, and we'll miss you. Thanks, and good luck.
My man, I appreciate you. Just outside of the classroom, you were always just a cool, kind man, helping us with our thesis, even if we weren't necessarily a fine arts student, giving great advice and great opinions. All the best on your next venture, good sir. Peace.
I just wanted to say thank you for being such an empathetic, understanding, and great teacher who always has been available and is available whenever your students need help and encouragement, and you've always knew what to say, even if you felt like you didn't know. Your words have helped me find strength within myself. And best of luck with everything else.
Hey, Fetty, congratulations. I can still remember when Jelani and I were in your class and Jelani made a LED blink and how excited he was to make that happen. Congratulations, and I'm not going to change it or fix it. All right, bye.
Did you hear? Fetty's leaving.
Don't worry, guys. Fede will always be part of our community. He's coming this way, he's coming this way. We love you, Fetty!
Teacher, friend, collaborator, taking your physical computing classes, meeting you changed my life literally. I was having a career lull, and I took your class and I was inspired in a whole new way. You are a great artist and a great teacher, and I love you. Best of luck.
Hi, Fadi, this is Guangyu. How are you? You pushed me to be the very best that I could be and made me have a great postgraduate experience. Thank you for all you did for me. I will remember you and your class forever. Hey.
Hi, Fede. Sorry to hear that you're leaving. It was always nice to hang out.
It was a real privilege to be able to work with someone as dedicated to their students as you were, and stepping into the gallery was always a wild experience. You really got their blood flowing, so really appreciated that, and it was always something I always look forward to. So anyways, we'll miss you, and definitely keep in touch.
Whatever you turn your talents towards, you always do it brilliantly, be it teaching or working with physical computing, or now I see your work pen on paper. So keep it up, Fede. We'll miss you on the 10th and 12th floors. Big hugs.
Thank you for being my teacher, for making my thesis an interactive reality. You bring everything you have to it. For your work, that's for your students' work. There's no difference. You're teaching and you're making and you're doing and you're being. They're all at the highest level. Thank you for letting me be part of your world. I'm just going to say aloha because I cannot say goodbye.
Hi, Fede. I hear you're going to be leaving us. We're all going to miss you so very much. And I really want to thank you for everything that you've done for the department, your fellow students, your current students, and the other departments that you taught in. You made a profound influence on a lot of people over the 20 years that you've been with SVA, and we will be forever thankful. So good luck with everything, and please keep in touch.
Fede, you're right. He's reaching for his hankies. Get the tissues? Okay. You are loved, my friend. I will speak with you soon, and we are all going to go have a toast and drink to Fede. After this, we've got our reception following this. So this was the end of one journey for you all, but the beginning of a new one. So I'm so proud of you all. One more huge round of applause for what you just accomplished, please. Amazing, amazing. Incredible. Thanks again for the SVA theater staff. Let's grab some drinks, and everybody come back tomorrow night, and we will have part 2 of this amazing journey with 3D students. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations.